Football it. Hope all guys. It is Reset Tuesday, and you know what? I am resetting my thought process. I'm resetting even my patient level today. You know why? Because the last couple weeks, patience has definitely been falling off the wagon because I've been ignoring all my little signs, all my little things, and I just get, you know, a little bit wary in well doing. And I just want to say that today, maybe because I stopped thinking about all the extra stuff that was happening to me from the beginning of this week, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do the what will be, and I just got a phone call from the bank. Remember I told you all my story yesterday? And they're like, guess what? Something that was supposed to come in tomorrow. I got three different calls today. When it rains, it pours, okay? And whenever you do something, I asked a question on my Facebook page yesterday, have you ever gotten to the point where you just regret being kind? And oh my gosh, I got so much feedback from that one question because, we all know kindness is free and we consistently keep doing kind deeds. Majority of us should be doing it, but sometimes you do a lot of kind deeds and you're like, man, why am I getting the short end of the stick? Or why do you feel like you're shortchanged? Or, you always, well, not always. Some folks feel that way. I'm just saying the questions because some people think like that. Like, why am I getting the short end of the stick? And I'm here to say that because kindness is free, whatever you do for somebody, you do it with the best of your ability and do it kindly and genuine, so you don't have to feel the need to feel like they have not given you a credit. Have you ever met a person like that where they feel like you didn't credit me enough? And because you didn't credit me enough, I need to make sure that you say, well, you know what? I'm here to tell y'all wishful thinking and that behavior. If you feel that way, it's because your gift was not given appropriately. It was given so you can get or gain recognition or credit. Okay. And a few days ago, someone was sharing a scenario with me, and they were like, you know what, I've done this for this one and this for the other one. And and they say they don't owe nobody nothing, and da 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 da. And I'm sitting there listening, me, right? Like, y'all know, if I'm listening to you, I'm listening with all my eyes, all my nose, ears, everything. My features is going to be like, okay, and I'm listening to them because you just want to listen to certain individuals when they're throwing their little temper, and they're like, but and they forgot that it was me that did this and me that did that, and I'm looking at them like, okay. So long story short, guys, I'm updating you now. 1 week passed by. I didn't say much to the individual when they were sharing this information with me. I just was nodding my head yes, and I was like, oh, okay, okay, okay. And I just felt a little ick inside of me because one side of me want to be like, I need to call you out because you have the wrong thought process. If you gifted somebody something, why are you looking for what in return when your blessing don't come from an individual? Do you know where your blessings come from? So if I gift something for somebody, I'm not looking for them to gift me back. You know why? Because that's the wrong thought process. You give kindly with a good heart, and the Lord will read straight through that. And guess what? Your blessings are gonna come elsewhere. All right, and your blessing comes from above. It don't come from individuals. Okay, he's gonna be the one to put it and plug and do all that activation and stuff like that. But anyway, the individual finally came today and shared with me that the person that she was having a conversation to and didn't like what the person said. She said they sent her a long list of stuff and telling her, that what their intentions and stuff was. And I was just listening because I know eventually it's going to come to head. Somebody's going to call the next person out, and rightfully so. So I'm sitting there now, and then the individual called me. I before the conversation ended last time, I said, I don't think you have the right concept of what the person was actually saying. I think you misunderstanding or misinterpreting whatever she stated. And I don't think that you're judging her appropriately. That's what I said. Now, y'all know me. Now, I'm going to say one or two things and I'm going to leave it alone because I'm not going to argue with you. It's going to be like, all right, okay. Noted. I ain't arguing with nobody about back and forth. I'm gonna say it. You either take it or you leave it. So anyway, she didn't take what I said, and the person came and called her out on it. Now she's calling me, asking me if I think, if I think that what she said was harmful or not. And I said, yes, it was. Yes, it was. Because from the moment you felt that you did something for the individual, it should have been done. Nobody needs to know what you're doing for your left hand or your right hand. It's nobody's business. It's between you, God, and the individual that you are being kind to. And I don't know why the flesh always want to get into individuals and be telling, yeah, you know, so and so, and you know, I helped so and so last time, and I had helped so and so. Nobody needs. I don't care. Let me tell you something. There are certain qualities about me. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this straight here. Nobody would never know. You know why? Because it's nobody's business. Okay? I feel like a lot of time people confide when everything is good to go and everybody's in that little group and little circle, everything good to go. And then all of a sudden, what people do is everybody open up. And then after things go left and right, then all the things start to come out. Well, everything could come to however it want because you know what? Whatever was said within there is going to stay there. Whatever situation is going to happen is going to stay right there. But most of the time, somebody have those little loosey lips that goes around the place. So one quality that I admire is whenever you see you and an individual have a situation and then the fallout come, you're going to know just who you were dealing with. All right. So long story short, now this individual is having in their feelings because they felt like they were called out by the person that they helped. In their mind, it was genuine. But from me and the sidelines, I said, you shouldn't feel that way, regardless of what the other individual said or did, because if you've done it from the bottom of your heart and you did it with good intentions, then you shouldn't have no remorse. So whatever you see me do or did, I have no regrets. Okay, there's no regrets, and hopefully, this person will understand that there's no sense of having regrets when if you did it with kind, loving heart. Okay. Anyway, I just went on. I didn't went on a tangent actually. I just was sharing something with you guys because many individuals are in that same scenario where they help somebody or they support somebody or they do something for somebody, and then all of a sudden, when things go left, right, in between, drop to the bottom, then everybody on the streets that was in the third, fourth, fifth, the 10th house down the road to the curb, you know, two family members down, everybody know what you had done. And I think that is nasty. I think it's disingenuine, it's horrible, and it's very immature. So that's all I had to say in regards to that. And yeah, they want me to give them a call, and I'm just gonna let them know, like, I think that I told you from the beginning, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm the first one to say I told you so. I done told you so. You know, I told you so before, and you didn't listen to me. So that's it. So that's the scenario there. So here I am, got to be a referee, and I don't like being referees because I'm going to stand on what the truth is, and whatever the truth is, I'm going to be the person that's going to say, "This is what I see." Um, I'm not. I don't take sides. If something is off or wrong, I mean, I'm the first to say I don't. I don't agree to that. You know. So I'm not no yes friend, and I don't like yes friends around me either. Oh my gosh! By the way, me and my other sisters, we were on the phone. Let me see. 2 days ago. Oh my lord, none of us seen eye to eye in a whatever scenario it was. And let me tell you, when I tell you I laughed so hard, I was like the baby in between two two toddlers, okay, and I was the baby in between two toddlers. I laughed so hard, but then that's just it is. Everybody called each other out, like boom, 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 and like no, boom, 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 and I'm like, oh my God, stop. Okay, okay, okay. Long story short, it's great to have good friends, um, good sisters, um, and my blood sisters. Yesterday we were on the whole time, and I could tell you all one thing is that I wouldn't have it any other way. Me and my sisters, we talk every single day, even if it's for 2 seconds, even if it was like for 5 seconds. The relationship and the bond that we have is unmatched. I don't know about you and your little siblings, but me and my little siblings, yes, we discombobulated, we a little bit loud, a little extra loud, but we are definitely a very close, tight niche, and I just love them and they love me just how I am. Nobody's trying to change another person. Once we get past each other's personalities and understand, this one is that and the other one is the other one, we're good to go. I remember growing up, I'm the baby, actually, baby girl, and everyone in of my siblings, the girls, they're different, So I have my older sister who she's like the mother, all right, but then she's the most sensitive one. And then I have the second sister who is not the I'm gonna pick the phone up type of person and associate and call you and check in on you. So it was a period of time in my life when I just felt like, you know what?